Javier Córdova, Vicepresident of the University Professors. We at the University of Puerto Rico, we have a lot of respect for democratic processes and participative processes, and I want to point out that the board plan, the fiscal plan presented, had very little participation of the community. It was basically done on the backs of the community and the university community. Teachers, professors, and administrative personnel will reject the fiscal plan proposed and also the plan proposed by the board. The financing of the University of Puerto Rico is based on the university law that establishes 9.6% of the state earnings in the general fund goes to Puerto Rico. That percentage already establishes the contribution that the government does to any process of growth, for example, in which the university receives more funds, or even during crisis. In case the state receives less funds, it's 9.6 of less income is less income for the University of Puerto Rico. It is a wise system, it's a wise process, so the University of Puerto Rico is in tune with what's happening with the island, with the Commonwealth of Puerto Rico. That formula has been changed during the years. It's now in 7%, and with additional cuts in this board fiscal plan, it will go down to less than 4.5% of what it's been received by the general fund. We're talking about a reduction to the budget of a 50%. I think it's totally unfair to compare the cost of to be compared with the United States, where the family income, it tripled the families in Puerto Rico, the households in Puerto Rico. 50% of the Puerto Rican population are under the poverty level, and those increase in the registration, it will affect those students that may have access to university. The same will happen to the consolidations in case programs are closed, as it is contemplated in the both fiscal plans. It will affect the students who have to move from their residence, from their homes. For example, students from Utuado who have to go to Mayagüez, or Arecibo to Mayagüez, or students from Corozal who have to go to Rio Piedras. They will have an economic impact on those students who will not have the capacity to pay for those additional costs. Puerto Rico has the characteristics that most of the campus, especially the small campus, they address a very high population of first-generation university students. It means students that for the first time have access to university studies. In Utuado, it is 40% of the students, they are first generation. And you could be denying access to university studies to a large amount of students who for the first time in their families manage to have access to university studies. The University of Puerto Rico, according to economic studies, has a large impact in the development of Puerto Rico. Of the 15 municipalities that have the most development, 10 of them, they have a campus in their municipality. They have a larger budget compared to the municipality where they're at. So to lower significantly those budgets will have a significant impact and a negative impact in those municipalities, especially in those regions where those campuses are located. It is a mistake to cut 50% of its budget to university. We will have a very small university. We will have a university with less students. That's what it's been proposed, that there will be a reduction in the students that can have access to the university. We understand that that's part of seeing the university, the education as an expense and not an investment in human resources to develop professionals capable of giving an impulse, a drive to the economy in Puerto Rico to reduce the benefits of the employees. It is a mistake. To close or freeze the retirement process will have a detrimental effect of all the participants of the retirement program, and that's the way, one of the elements to recruit the best talent to offer the best courses and the best programs at the University of Puerto Rico. All these cuts will lead to a university who will be capable to recruit the best resources. We have talent from outside of Puerto Rico, so if we reduce or shut down all these benefits and programs, we have a less capacity to recruit the best talent. which will not be as attractive to bring these professionals who graduate in their PhDs from around the world. We have elaborated proposals that have not been heard by the Oversight Board nor by the Governing Board. We have a document here in Spanish. We could translate it into English. We have various copies and we'd like to hand it out to you. But in balance, we are against this fiscal board plan, this fiscal plan to be approved, the Governing Board as well as the Oversight Board. Thank you, Professor.